Hey everyone, it's me Karen, and I'm here today to show you how I did this chrome mirror pigment powder manicure. The color is rose gold, and I did this all with regular polishes. If you want to see how I did this, stick around for a few more minutes and we will get to it right away. Thanks a lot for watching. Thanks for joining me today, everyone. And what we're going to do today is one of the things that has been on my nail art design bucket list, and it's what everybody, it seems, has been doing for months now, and that is to play around with some of the chrome pigment mirror powders. And I'm no different. I'm totally curious on these things, and so I purchased myself a number of them several months ago, and I have intermittently played around with them, and so now I wanted to do them since I'm on holiday break and I've got time to focus. Now this is what I've got today. I purchased this from Amazon, and as you can see by the labeling, it is a rose gold chrome mirror effect magic powder pigment, and it's by Pretty Diva, and this is what it looks like. Isn't that pretty? Look at the shine on that. Now I've gone ahead and done some swatches. I did these last night. Oh, I've got some out on my thing now. I guess we're going to use that. I did some of these last night to try to decide what color I was going to do, and to firm up the method I wanted to use. Now, I don't really do too much in the way of gel polishes, but I'm probably going to try that. These are all done with regular polishes, as are these down here. I had them separated out because these four here were used with a different top coat than these two. Now everybody says that you can't use regular top coat when you're doing the chrome pigments, and so over the last few months I have tried a couple of things, and one of the things that I know works is to use products that are water-based as far as the top coat goes. And so there are a number of them that you can use. You can use Unt Peel Off Base Coat. This is a water-based product. You can use Dainty Digits Glitter Be Gone. This is a water-based product. Or you can purchase a water-based top coat. Now this is a product that I purchased from Amazon, and it is intended to be used with foils so that they don't crack. Okay, and that's what I used on these here. Now this morning when I got up, I was surprised to see that cracks developed. You see them? The black one looks by far the best, but this is not perfect. This is not perfect. So what I went ahead and did is I used the Unt Peel Off Base Coat on these two here, and they look pretty darn good. Not quite as mirror, but I have really no complaint on that. So I'm going to go ahead and just do some of these on camera with you. What I did for all of these is I started off by using a coat of yellow stopper on the swatch. So I haven't got that on my nails just yet. Look at this. I've really made a mess of myself. I'm gonna have to wipe this off. But anyway, I'm gonna put a coat of yellow stopper on my nails. Now I'm not gonna do too many ahead of time because I really only want to let this dry for about 10 minutes on each nail before I put the powder on top and rub it in. So I'm going to do one hand at a time. I'm probably not going to show you all of that, but now make sure you get your edges, because you're going to carry the pigment over the edges. My nails have been prepped, and I'll show you those polishes in just a minute. I wanted to get this drying. I have no top coat on these nails at this time, so they are just polished, no finishing on it. Now some people like to have a top coat on. I guess you could have put a quick dry top coat underneath the yellow stopper to make sure that it dries up good on all layers, but I'm just hanging around at the house today and I have time to just sit around, so it didn't matter to me. I thought I'd try this because I'm not really a huge fan of thick polish layers, although I've got like 3 layers of polish on these. So alright, this Pepto-Bismol looking pink that I've got on my finger is by Studio M Wicker Park. I love this color. I thought it looked really good with the rose gold powder. And then the yellow on my accent nail is by El Corazon, and it's number 423280. And this one I have 3 coats on. The pink has 2 coats. Alright, so I'm going to let this dry. I've got about 8 more minutes to let this dry, and we'll be back to do some scrubbing. Alright, I'm back, everybody. Actually, it's only been an elapsed time of about 6 minutes, and I started scrubbing away. Well, actually, I don't scrub. I will explain. I started applying on my thumbnail pretty quickly when I realized that the polish was drying faster than I thought it was going to. So here I am. And doesn't that look beautiful? So I'm going to show this to you on my other nails, the 2 that I have left, and I used the junk that I spilled on my mat. Waste not, want not. I know a lot of this powder goes a long way, but here's what you're going to do is you're going to dip your applicator. Now you can use one of those silicone brushes, but I've got this one dirty from my trials and I'm just going to keep using it. Excuse me. I'm going to start down at the lower edge of my nail, and I am not applying very much pressure at all, and I'm just gently wiping it on. I don't want to apply too much pressure because the layers underneath, I'm worried that they are not dry enough. So don't forget to do your tips and your edges. I feel like this one is a little bit blotchy. We're going to deal with it. We're going to work with it. Now, when I was doing these samples last night, I could not decide which one I liked better, the gold or a pink base. Everybody does this over black, which is really pretty. Here's the swatch. This is really pretty. But everybody's doing it. I love the potential of getting so many different looks from the same pigment. Now it looks to me like I may have missed getting top coat down here. Do you see this on the yellow right there? The yellow stopper is actually a top coat. But look at that. How pretty is this? Alright, so all that's left here is some cleanup, and I've tried doing this with, just a brush and some water, or you can just use some tape and pick up some of the powder. But all of this will come up when you wash your hands. Alright, so don't worry about this pigment powder stain. Alright, so we are ready to go and top coat. I'm going to find a bushy brush to just brush away. Now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to fix this by using a detail brush and a little yellow stopper. Let's see if I can do this well enough. Problem solved. This is just a fine angled brush that's dry. Alright, so I've decided that I'm going to use the peel off base coat, ready for takeoff, because I learned last night that it dries much quicker than the, I don't know, NFUO. I don't know how you say that. It's French. Now right out the bat, the only thing that's really crappy about my manicure here is that the base polishes that I used, especially the Studio M, bubbled up. I've noticed that they are okay when I'm using a quick dry top coat, but alright, let's let these dry. I'll be back. Alright, I have put a layer of peel off base coat on all of the nails. You can see I'm still a mess, but I'm going to go ahead and put a top coat down. This is what I'm going to use. It's just Broadway Nails Gel Strong Top Coat. The cap says Quick Dry Gel Look. I don't feel like this top coat is that fast of a drying top coat, so that's what I want. I don't want to have a quick dry that is going to suck all the moisture out of the polish and make it all seize up and crack. So if you have a regular long drying top coat on hand, use that. Whatever your favorite is. This polish is cheap. $2 at the Dollar General. So my goal is to get these dry enough so that I can wash my hands and get the rest of the pigment off. You do see the flaws of every little bump and nick on your nails with this. Remember how I said that there were bubbles in the pink polish? Well, I can totally see them, but we'll move on. Alright, I've cleaned up a bit. I've oiled up the cuticles. They've taken a beating from product today. Anyway, what do you think of this? I'm pretty happy with it. Even though there are flaws on here, I'm pretty happy with it. It can be done with regular nail polish, as you've just seen, and as you've seen from many other YouTubers on their channels. You don't need to use gel polish, just need to have a water-based product that can act as a barrier between the pigment powder and your ultimate top coat, and some kind of sticky layer before you put the pigment on. I used yellow stopper, which is known for being slightly tacky. People have used it to help their stamping stay better. You can use a sticky base coat if you'd prefer. Those are what I recommend. So make sure that you have those on hand and give this a whirl. Don't be afraid. I should talk. Anyway, I'm going to go clean up some more and film my intro after I'm all cleaned up, but I hope you enjoyed this video and choose to give me a thumbs up. I really appreciate it, and if you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe. I will make sure I put information down in the box below so that if there are any links that you need, you can find them easily. And until the next time that we get together, you guys have a great day. Thanks a lot for being here. Bye-bye.